We did it! Form a kind! Yes! I don't think I'm going Helya again. Let's just go Behemoth. I think it's better. I don't want to try to force Helya. Blood tap is pretty much illegal, so we'll grab that. It may be worth, if you want to force double frost, you can take the Horn here. Horn's actually been pretty good for me, just unironically. It may honestly just be worth forcing it. It kind of is, I think. I think I'm gonna take it. I want to just restrict the card offerings as early as possible. Yeah, Horn's actually unironically just been really good for me too. So, okay, well. We got the thing. Alrighty. This is the first time I've ever gotten this card. I think I did have a Fury once, but it was like my only triple frost card. I didn't get one of these, and that really hurt that deck. I just didn't have this card, but now we have both, so. And we are very early on while we're just getting everything. So this is what everyone else's Death Knights are like, apparently. Huge. We're basically done. Oh my god, dude. Like, we're already at quota for late game. Already. And, like, we just keep getting more value. Yeah, if we picked Helya, it was impossible. I think we'll grab Eulogizer with the, Manipulator and Corpse Bride. That's potential. Oh my god. This deck already has more premiums than, like, my last 5 Death Knights combined. So... Let me hit the record button so I don't even have to pull this out of the VOD later. Grab a Howling Blast. Pyro's not the worst idea, to be honest. I do like Wurg, but just having 1-drops to accelerate the corpses is probably going to be useful. We still go for Excavates, right? That's like casually also a thing that we totally have the possibility of getting. Oh, that's funny. Frost Strike is pretty likely to just give an Excavate anyway. But Frost Strike can also give Helya. I mean, not Helya, but Reska. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to. I could be wrong, I don't know. Let's grab a 1. Probably Proto Drake. I don't want to transform my deck. My deck is insane. Alright, and we're still just at 3 of these. If only these were on 2 separate picks, we'd be done. This has a higher win rate, so maybe I just trust that. We have 1 of each already. Skeleton Crew is going to be like a 2 or a 3. It's weird, if it's the first one, you want Reap What You Sow. You'd want to have both, obviously, but we already have a Skeleton Crew. I feel like I just take the damage here. What do I even... Because I have already a Corpse Bride and a Manipulator... Oh wait, I already have 2 of these. Yeah, it's no question, right? I thought I only had 1. I forgot, I already have 2 of these. Yeah, it's no question then, because we just simply cannot... There's no way we can get enough corpses even at this point. It's not even possible. And this is more potential Excavates. Generous Mummy for corpses? Dude, what the fuck? Seeker's useless. Frozen Over is not needed realistically, right? I mean, we can discover card draw. I probably unironically just take this. Because it does something unique. Kills our opponent's Corpse Brides and stuff. It's a weakness to Triple Frost that you usually can't remove stuff, so... I probably don't take Navigation. I mean, it would be fine, but like... Does it really matter what I take in this deck? Let's be honest. Deputy has the potential, I mean... Literally any copy in our deck right now of Deputy is really good. I probably just want Tempo, right? Like, that's the only thing necessary, really. We already have 4 Excavates. I mean, we only have 3 Excavates, but we have 4 Frost Strikes, so the chance of not getting an Excavate is 0. Like, Navigation would sometimes help us do that faster, but it's probably not needed. Deconstructor, like, just for corpses, honestly, is gonna be, like, I'm probably gonna play it separate every time just so I can farm corpses, too. Like, that's probably what we want. Sure, I'll take another broken card. double BGH. I guess I just take Kathir because I don't want another BGH. Kathir is fine. Excuse me. Menace is a lot of corpses, but it's a lot of corpses. Dude, what the fuck? If I want a 2-drop, I'd probably still take this. I don't really have... I need 4s, actually. A little bit of card draw, I guess. Or do we... It spends corpses, which is actually kind of a problem. I probably don't want to. Frost Strike will be our card draw, right? And we're probably going to get a Defrost or something off of our Frost Strikes anyway. Like, the only reason you would need card draw is if you manage to not draw any of your Frost Strikes, basically. Even the Excavates generate value too, so it's like you don't even need it then. Yeah, you probably just... Honestly, just take this. Take a 4th Howling Blast. I probably just take this because this is a lot of corpses, right? And... Yeah, okay. I think this deck has more premiums in it than every Death Knight I've drafted combined. I've drafted like 10 Death Knights. This is better than all 10 of them combined if you picked all of their best cards. I mean, probably not because of Rescas, but like, good luck everybody else. What do they rate Frost Strike? I probably just... Do I honestly just keep this whole hand? It's probably not worth keeping this. I think I will keep all the spells though. We are against a barcode on game 1, so this may actually be a game. I mean, a very likely barcode. He has all the barcode signs, including the name. Like, we may very easily lose to a superior deck this game. That's very much like a possible thing that might happen. 2-mana coin pockets. Wait, he drafted this? Oh no, he didn't. This actually has a reasonable chance. I mean, I'll take it. This has a reasonable chance of going off. I could have taken the Death Chiller, to be honest, but like... The only non-Frostbow we actually have is the one Excavate. This has a pretty good chance of going off. Yeah, fine. Yeah, the problem is, like, maybe I kept too much of this crap, because, like, now it's like, I can't throw anything out on board to get corpses. I mean, I'm not behind in that way, so it's probably fine, but we'll see. Hopefully I get something reasonable here. Okay, I can just remove that too. Oh, that's really good. That's actually amazing. Okay. I will just play that. I probably don't bother to trade anything, right? Because I can always like trade up next turn. I don't see much reason to. You could like bump 1 just so that you're guaranteed like this thing won't end up even. Like, because it would be to play around like, you know, if he goes like Howling Blast plus clear, but like double Howling Blast or something really bizarre. Surely we don't get screwed here. Okay, I'll do that to set up the next one. I really just need to make sure I don't get randomly smarked. That's the thing, is that like he's also... I think he's probably only double Frost, but... You know, Frost Death Knights can just smark you really badly if you let them.
Leave bones, please.
Okay, if I could guarantee this would go off... Actually, it still wouldn't clear, so it'd probably be a bad idea anyway. I could even just play this, but I could also, like, Frost Strike. I mean, it's like everything wins, right? Like, realistically. I don't know. I'll go for the removal. Because it kind of lines up. Oh, I'll take a Rescue. Sure. Get a first excavate down. Tempo all of this. But then we have both of these available. I mean, we just it's like our entire hand is batshit insane. Either Frigidar goes off or we get our second excavate for this. So either way, it's insanely good. Yeah, I don't know what the odds are of hitting Resk. It's probably not that high. It's a higher chance you hit an excavate, but yeah. This should, like, it'll usually draw Frost Strike at least. This is not really the greatest board for this, although it's not terrible, honestly. I think I'll start with this. Like, the one thing is that honestly it's pretty bad if I don't either get a Frost Strike or the AoE. Then it's pretty darn bad. I think it's just too risky. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the safe play. Oh, fuck. I like very much don't want to just randomly die to this. I think I'm gonna burn Resk. Like, I just don't need this. It's a sad thing. Excavate, nice. No! It's okay, Reska will come back eventually. I can do this at some point. That does slightly lower the chance this goes off. But I can do this now. I can also kind of want to play this. If I do this, I don't have to necessarily do this right now. But I might want to do this because it's just active right now. I think that seems reasonable. Another Reska. I think I'll take that over the other thing. And actually having the armor just for safety is really nice too. Oh my god. I guess I don't need this anymore. Because I don't have any other like mechs. So I should just play this on here. The only reason not to would be to save as a surprise, but this is just straight up lethal setup. Also. Okay. This deck is like you can't even, like, our deck is better than a constructed deck, isn't it? Like, actually. But you can't even do this in constructed. I have like way more than you're supposed to even be allowed to have. Well, I actually got kicked. I got actually punished for doing that. So I think I will just slam this down now. And since I have all this armor and the taunt and stuff, I don't think I need to, like... I could remove this, but obviously I want to try to steal something. No. I might need this AoE to work to steal it back. Thank God, okay. Yeah, there's a reason I was saving the second Reska, because I expected to need it. We're against a barcode, by the way. Like, I did mention that earlier. So, like, this is... I was expecting something like that to happen. But fortunately, well, he hasn't played a Frost Strike yet, right? That's the one thing like he hasn't done yet. It's hard for him to even do. Any Frost Strike could be another Ruska, so that's part of the issue. Maybe I should not have put this in the middle. I mean, he's gonna kill it anyway. Really? I probably play a separate guy, right? This might be better at this point. Okay. He considers himself out barcoded, so now we're against some guy whose name is Hell from China. I don't think I keep. I want this later. Right? I don't think I just keep every excavate. Realistically, I'm trying to end the game before excavates even, or at least before the tier 4 excavate becomes relevant. The tier 4 excavate's just the thing we have if everything else comes back. If everything else fails. Just to have like, it's almost always gonna be a second Reska in this deck, so. Okay, if I want to, I can Horn or Winter Frost Strike. I could also do a play that isn't stupid. Draw, I guess? Menethil might be useful later, but... Because you can freeze the wolves, but that's only really that good if you're pressuring and racing the wolves. Do you freeze the wolves and then, but like otherwise it's like, it's not actually that good. Well, okay then. It's really annoying. So he's actually a slow deck, I guess? And we are not pressuring him. That might be a problem in this deck, is we just have no curve. But I mean, hopefully we can just outpower people late game, right? That's the whole point. I guess I could have actually played this turn too. Maybe I should have. Oh. I might just want that. And I'm gonna innervate the Frost Strike, probably. Well, that was crap. I don't have pirates, right? Only one taunt. It's probably just this then, actually. Excavate's good, but I kind of want spells right now. I do need to take an excavate at some point if I want that to be active, but I think right now it's a higher priority to just have options. If I already had, like, if I was already at 2 out of 4 excavate, like, I would obviously take the excavate, but beautiful. That was slightly risky. It might have been smarter to just do this, but if you just high roll, then, you know, better to be lucky than good, right? Okay, I guess I'll just go Frost Strike and Sculptor, because this card's really annoying for me when I play this class, because it's just like, it lines up so well against these. I'll take a weapon. I'll take this weapon now, actually. The other cards just aren't that super useful. I'm honestly, I think I might just swing one of these, because, like, I'm starting to question whether I'm ever going to actually want to hit a minion with that. Is it actually worth building around Highlander? No, I've had a deck like this where I actually had a Kurtrus in it, and the best advice, I think, is just to not... Just pretend like you don't have it, basically. I mean, not entirely, but, like, If it's close, like, don't take duplicates just for the hell of it, but, like, it's generally not worth, in Demon Hunter especially, like, it's not really worth worrying about it very much. Okay, so, I mean, I have so many options, so many more than I'm supposed to have. I probably just go Hero Power Frost Strike, right? And I guess I forge this because I can. It wouldn't be terrible to use this, but I don't really need to. I think I start with Hero Power Frost Strike. Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna forge this because I can. I honestly don't mind this because it's just like check off the boxes for ways to lose, right? If he has a wolf this turn, it's a little uncomfortable still, but this would be a weird question. Is what do I even? Well, if he wolfs me, I guess I just Reska, right? Probably this turn. At any point I have Frostworm's Fury. It's like, it's hard to imagine I lose, but if I go all face and then he just gets a giant board and then heals, I could lose, right? So I probably don't want to risk that. But just in general, it's kind of funny because they did the whole, according to Blizzard, a huge reason they did the whole one legendary thing was they wanted Highlanders to be a thing, but what ended up happening, which was pretty predictable in my opinion, if you understand Arena really deeply, is that Highlanders are a horrible bait, just in general. Almost every Highlander card is just not worth taking if you're trying to win. If you want to have fun with it, whatever, but like, they're almost always just incorrect. Okay, he might die. Rheastraza is the exception. But even with Rheastraza, like, honestly, I don't think you actually necessarily want to even draft into it, like, because you don't even need to. You just pick all the dragon duplicates anyway, I think. I just don't have enough, like, I can't kill him this turn, right? Like, nothing does more than my mana availability, so it's just the question is, how do I want to kill him, basically? That's pretty good too. But I'd rather just go face right now. If he does Sunspot now, like, he would have to Sunspot basically, and then I just Reska steal it, so it's like, what is he gonna do? The thing is, there's two ways to play Rheastraza. To be blunt, if you're a bad player, it might be better to do the first way. The first way is you pick Rheastraza with no duplicates. But then what happens is your deck is usually terrible because you picked weaker cards, and Druid's already not great. So you do that strategy where you either draw Rhea and probably win, or you don't draw Rhea and you almost always lose. That's option one. The other option is you just pick you try to pick the best deck possible and you just happen to have a Rhea on top of it. And then that way, and if you do that, then a lot of the times you just don't rely on the Rhea. But sometimes you also just have the Rhea. So this is a good combo actually, if it's needed. We're against a priest though, so I feel like I've never even seen anyone trade that card. Since we have nothing else to do on turn 2, we don't have to use it for this. Is Death Knight my most picked class this rotation? It might be. I don't know. I've been spamming Death Knights because frankly I saw everyone else was having good Death Knights and I had no good Death Knights. And apparently it was just because all of my good Death Knights were combined into this one deck. So I just had to keep trying and then eventually I would get this. Because literally my last YouTube run that was a Death Knight was over a month ago because just all my Death Knights sucked. I can dump all of this if I want to, but it's kind of wasteful. He's coining this out, which means he might actually... There's just no scary, like... There's no scary magnetics, right? So it's like, I could just go, like... I can honestly just go, like, Frost Strike. Hero Power. It's probably fine. I want to farm corpses anyway, so... Alright, so now we have that. I don't think it's like necessary to like innervate Howling Blast to clear these off. It just doesn't seem important. That's what he wanted. Just Hero Power Howling Blast, I guess. Just clear him off. Or basically, I mean, as long as he's not ramping into insane late game, which currently he's not, like, we should just be getting further ahead as the game progresses. What add-on am I using? The one in game currently is called Firestone. I should have thought about this, I guess. This has happened to me before, too. I can try to get another one. I guess getting straight into the big excavate is probably good. Right now this is like significantly better though, and I actually don't need... It is the 4th excavate already though. Like, I actually do need it, or otherwise I can't do it right now. I guess I'd still take this. Yeah, we'll probably draw one or get there eventually, but just currently... Don't currently have it. It may honestly be worth, like... I think I will actually innervate a hero power too. I should probably keep that in mind. Like, this is the second time it's happened to me. I should just consider, like, any AoE like that is just unplayable against Priest. Just don't play it, no matter what. Unless you're clearing a board full of 1/1s. Because that's happened to me multiple times. Because that is like, this is like the most common card in Priest now. Oh my god. Oh, this doesn't. The old Holy Champion would have gotten buffed here, right? I think that was how the old one worked. Oh, there we go. I guess it's worth using here. It feels so wasteful, but I guess I just use this too. Like, I don't have to. I can just hero power. I guess there's just really no rush, right? The thing is, if I'm wasting like all this, I actually guess I still play this because like, if I'm wasting all the mana, it's not really worth getting like a discounted one if I'm just gonna end up like wasting the mana anyway. I guess I actually kill this one. Otherwise he kills this back. I don't want to let him do that. I want to do this. We do that. I probably just accept the Corpse Bride as is now. So fortunately, it's the turn before Plague of Death. They do have Light Bomb too, I guess, but it's less common. But Light Bomb would suck. In either case, though, I mean, what would really suck is if he had Arena, we would actually lose, because Arena would make this not respawn too from the excavates. That would be really bad. Getting cheesed by bullshit, yay. I have enough damage to just go through it, is the funny thing. So I probably do. It's hilarious that this class can do this, and it's still the worst class. Like, I guess it's, I mean, a lot of people just don't know how to, like, combo cards properly, right? It's partly a player issue. I guess we go through. I better make sure I am efficient here. There's a rest gun. I don't know if there was a smarter way for me to do this, actually. Because, like, if I knew I was going to get Rescue, I would have just Frost struck my own guy. But...
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a like me.
I've got the beast in my sights.
card's not even draftable. It's not currently good enough. Wow. 50-50. Got him.
No excuses, no regrets. I do.
We were like one RNG outcome from possibly losing that game. Oh. What are you gonna do about that, Twitch? YouTube saying hello, Twitch. How the turns have tabled. Do they have an emote? They don't have an emote. I should make a high Twitch emote, actually. I could do that. I should probably do that, actually. Also, I was completely distracted that we had a Prime sub. I'm gonna keep this. Maybe I should keep the 4, but I don't know. Oh, jeez. Help! Actually gonna add a note for this. Good thing that wasn't on screen. That's probably an emote I can make myself. Make high Twitch emote. That wouldn't be that hard to do. Opponent is ramping. We should be able to out-ramp any paladin though. I mean, the scariest thing. Well, we should really be able to beat anything. Like the one thing that would actually beat us, I would think, if he goes Rooney into random dragons into Riastraza, like that could totally beat us. Oh my god. That's fine though in theory. I may do this for, I think I will go with this for mana efficiency here. Might be worth coining this too. Coining 7s is good though. I care less about that than I do about this, right? I think I just want this.
We rise to the warmth sun.
Okay, that's a lot of value.
Come with me into the future.
Why do I speak? Well, problem solved to an extent. Oh my god, what the fuck? Does this guy have any bad cards? I'm just gonna like stop talking, so then hopefully bad things will stop happening. Dude, I'm even getting wrecked by a horseshoe sling. What the fuck? Oh my god, the fucking prophecy. Can I get this back? Not quite. I guess I just play this. This is an expensive skin? Yeah, so it's probably not.
Good explorer comes prepared.
Oh, it's just really expensive, but you get it for gold. I see. I don't think you get that much gold on a barcode account though, so like that would be a significant portion of the gold that you would actually have to spend on that.
Here for the tour.
If you actually wanted that so badly. One concept, please. This guy's deck is fucking insane. Maybe I start with like Frost Strike on here. Unfortunately, like I have to hero power this. Most of my frontal spells are pretty good. I could fit this in, but like, yeah, accelerating the excavates might be helpful. At the same time, it's like I really have just exactly 2 mana. Otherwise, like, I would have to just be forging this right now. Alright. He has 4, I forget, there's like 30 or 40, I think there's actually like 40 dragons, so like the odds of him getting Rhea is roughly like a 1 in 10. It's not that likely still, but yeah. If he gets Rhea, 1 out of 10 times we just 100% lose. We have no way of winning.
Mother, we seek your counsel.
Reporting for duty.
She has heard our plea.
That's pretty good, actually. Look at that golden, too. Wow. That is some card art. Oh, we know it's active, so... If he plays Rhea here, if he has it, he just plays it. Okay, so he probably doesn't have it. Actually, we don't know that it's active, right? I mean, we know he has a Highlander Legendary, but we don't know that it's active. So freezing would be a play, but it doesn't really line up that well, so we're gonna have to just like Frost Strike here. Clear everything that way. I can't play any of these right now. This might be good later. These are all like playable. I probably want reactive stuff still. I can actually play this right now too. Do it like this. It's too bad if I actually had the battle cry there. I would have been able to shuffle 2 bombs, which would have deactivated the spirit. Yeah, as long as we keep them clear so this doesn't destroy us, we can freeze if we have to. We got the wrong Highlander Legendary, okay. I can Canary it. If he gets anything big, I can actually Canary whatever he gets. Fuck me. It's like the best card you could get here. Because our whole deck is insane. This thing's actually really annoying too. I probably have to sap this because that's actually a problem. I think I do. I could kill this just to guarantee you can't like brew it, but I mean he can't like brew it and replay it at the same time. Yeah, I knew he would get something good. It's a problem because we've been low rolling our Frost Discoveries and he might get a Reska and beat us with Reska. How many 1-drops are in the game right now? I don't know, but probably a lot.
Reporting for duty.
Huh, beautiful. I guess I can let him get 1, right? Well, I can actually pop it first, right? I guess I would do that. Because it's just Frenzy, which is a one-time.
So fresh.
Really? Just leave a minion up then. Do you even get the draw if you play this, by the way? I don't even think you do. I'm pretty sure you don't. It's really bad, actually. Is there like anything I actually want right now? I mean, it'd be the other manipulator, right? Or Corpse Bride. Or Behemoth, basically. You still get it, by the way, if you go Proto Drake, right? I think you still get it. I think it still counts to draw. That's not bad, but... yeah, I probably just want to spam these. Do I still... I guess I still play this, right? This is pretty nice. Problem with the other thing is like you're so weak to beam, obviously. Oh no, if this, I would have played this if it would have killed this, but we were one off. So Fury Hero Power Ziliax is a clear, I guess we take that. Oh, I have this now too. Oh, that's actually way better. As long as we get something, that works. Is there any reason to like hold this? I mean, I guess this is big enough, honestly, right? At this point, it's actually just big enough. Maybe I should have just played it separate, actually. That was probably correct. It would have just gotten removed, so... actually kind of got rewarded for not doing that. Again. So maybe Howling Blast this, and then... I think so, right? Hope we don't get cacked. It's just nothing we can do about it if we do, though. Now he knows we have two. If he's paying attention, he knows whichever one you play. But it's true that that one does tell him specifically, gives him the actual cue, so you're technically right. Now he dies to bomb. Oh yeah, that's true. I try to remove this, right?
Reach for the skies.
Three, it's like... I wonder if you ever... You could hit here if you wanted to, but freezing it is nice if it doesn't die. It would, if you wanted to go face, it would increase the odds of it going face if you value trade. So there's an argument for that. Because we do have like lethal setup. I guess I'll do that. Yes! Achievement value. We did it, chat. What class do you recommend for Arena? I have like a tier list video where I talk about the win rates. You can also look at hsreplay.net. If you want to play Arena, I would recommend just playing the good classes. If you're looking at Constructed, I don't know what... I don't play enough Constructed. The thing that's weird is that if I play the Watcher on 2, which I think I will, then I can't forge this. Guess what, chat? Another barcoder. I actually think it's more important to get this out.
The loss will be more
How do I know he's a barcoder? Because there is no such thing as a legitimate player that has a 0.24 average with 30 runs completed. You literally cannot do that without barcoding.
We rise to the warmth of the sun.
Maybe he's just really bad. I think I'm probably gonna ignore that one too. The problem is he's playing this, so we know what's coming already. Maybe I just don't want to play into it, because we know the elemental's coming. I need to make sure. I don't know, if I play this, I might have enough stats that it's actually not that bad for me. I don't know, I'll still do this. Okay, well I have to trade now. That thriller is not that great right now. This lines up perfectly with the card he's about to play. However, hopefully this just doesn't die. If I take 7, it's like so bad, but I think I need this for safety. Because I need to be able to kill the 7/4. The legendary would be so much better, but like I need to be able to kill the elemental he's about to play. Oh, aren't I going to BGH it? Oh, I forgot I had that, to be honest. Fair. Yeah, okay. I should have taken the legendary then. But he was targeting it with a spell. Okay. You know, it sucks I don't have the legendary I'm supposed to have. Okay, we get bailed out by a top deck anyway. Terrible Deathwing. Yeah, I'm not even used to thinking about this card being like a thing. I'm also not thinking about the fact that if a 5-drop is actually going to be a target for this. Fortunately, I guess he might have not wanted to play it on that board. So he might still have it in hand, but it's not active anymore until he plays another elemental. I guess we start with this. I may use the poison. Garbage. I mean, this is like a 4-2, right? No, it's like a 3-2. I can just play this. I could take this trade, I don't have to. But I think it's okay to. Don't want to become too weak to AoE. Man, Deathwing is completely useless though. That's the AoE, right? Yeah. Oh. On the bright side, Deathwing is no longer useless. And my game broke. Was my game not broken and I just misclicked? Because that's possible. Because I thought it just didn't register. Maybe I actually just misclicked. Oh well. Okay, well that's a lot of damage going into minion. I will too put a lot of damage into his face. Or into his face instead of into a minion. Sure, I guess. Everything else is garbage. Currently I don't need corpses, so I guess I just play this. In certain times I might want to play them separately, but we're pretty good at this point as far as that. The button was clicked? Okay. So I'm not crazy, that's good. And he did have a fire seal the whole time. No longer stick a minion. It's unfortunate. How much damage do I have? This is 12 damage. 14. Like, I'm already very close. I think I will still just start with a Frost Strike.
Amazing.
It's a lot of damage, but, actually, Frozen Over? Did I already discover one, or I still need an Excavate, right? I actually do need an Excavate if I want to get it back. But currently I don't have anything good to pull back anyway. So I probably actually want the draw right now, because the draw does... I don't know, it hurts me long term, but like, I mean, he could draw the Plagues. I guess that's just not that important. I probably want this, actually. Think about it more. It also goes face, obviously. Oh yeah, we did play the Deathwing, yeah. Yeah, the Deathwing's a good respawn. I forgot about that. Should figure out a way to make my tracker bigger. How much damage do we have anyway? So yeah, still 12 from hand. We're actually like very close to lethal, straight up. Don't think I really... Unfortunately, nothing I can do is really productive right now. Hey, minimize in hand. Yeah, it's like, you actually have to hover things to show synergy, but like, yeah, generally it's not as needed.
You burn some, you earn some.
I'm actually just gonna lose this game, because I can't do anything. I mean, this is where, like, you know, if I had card draw here, like, it would have been better than the Excavate, actually, so... Maybe that was... Maybe it was winnable if I took the card draw there. Because I did really need the card draw. The Excavate was probably a bait. I didn't want to give him the draw was the issue, but he ended up filling his hand with spells, so... Yeah. We probably couldn't win that game anyway. The draw ended up, like, it would have been much, much better, but, like, we just would have lost anyway. Unless, I mean, the only thing we could have done differently, right? We triggered 2 ice barriers. If we would have gotten enough burn damage to just straight up burn him, straight up from hand, that would have been the only way we could have won. Like, that's the thing, is, like, that game might have actually been winnable still because of that, but if he gets, like, 1 counter spell, probably not. It's the thing with this meta, too. It's like, literally, no matter how good your deck is, you could come in with a straight-up constructed deck, and you would not 12-0 very often with it nowadays. Well, I'm also on the hard server, that's the other problem. And I've been facing, I think I faced 5 straight barcodes, so... There's probably only 3 out of 5, actually. But... on any other server, this would be 6. This deck would be like 7-0 already. I would just play this, but I actually kind of need corpses, I guess, so I'll go ahead and do this. I think otherwise I would actually just sludge them. What is a barcode? I have a YouTube video about botted accounts in Arena if you want to learn more about it. Death Row is really good, obviously, but I want this for corpse reasons, honestly. Does it have to use summon, so like I can actually combo these two? So I think I do that next turn. Oh, I don't have Pepe Flower anymore. I should fix that. I'm probably gonna hit this anyway. I don't know, if I don't hit this, then I might be able to save health by hitting the 1-2 instead, because this might deal with it. I don't know, except he's gonna trade here, which doesn't make that any less true. So, if I was worried about being able to, like, getting through completely, you might want to, but it's probably not needed. At least this guy is not a barcode. He has a 3-win average on leaderboard, so this guy is actually not a barcode. Oh, I do have Pepe Flower, but I have the wrong one. I could deal with this with like Frost Strike and stuff. It is a little weird that everything's odd and I have all even damage, and like Frost Strike solves that problem. I'll just start with this and see what happens. Of course it goes there. That makes it so it doesn't really work anyway. I guess I still do this then. Do I? Let's see where this goes. I shouldn't have. Syrian? I almost can't even use a draw right now. Oh no, I still have a 4. I think I still take this. I mean, I'm just gonna play this now. Much for that. Beautiful. Every time it's like I have Bonebreaker and it never gets any value early. I equip it turn 1 and then it's like turn 7 and I'm like, oh, I guess I should use my weapon for the first time. Does rank check work on YouTube? No, I don't think so. Only in the Twitch chat. I should check. I haven't seen the guy. I haven't seen Gary around. But if he's around, I should ask him if he can actually enable that into YouTube chat. It might be possible. It might not be though. It would be like, I mean, I could. Yeah, I guess it's worth denying the lifesteal. Huh? I can also like swing with my face, but I don't have that much else to do right now. I don't really want to use this up right now. Like that's the thing I really don't particularly want to do. I'm gonna go for this. I need to take an excavate at some point, right? If I want to have that. And I guess it's a reasonable enough time right now. I don't think it's like a bait like last time. Copium. The thing is, I don't know if it can. I don't know if you can make bots the same way in YouTube chat. Because, like, for example, the reason we don't have emotes, the same emotes aren't on YouTube chat, is because you can't do 7TV on YouTube either. YouTube chat has their own bots? Yeah, that's what I figure, yeah. I should see, Better Twitch TV might be possible on YouTube. I should look into that, actually. No. It's not too bad for us, as long as that taunt's getting full value, right? Chooses to leave the Akai up, really? That's really weird. Okay. I can go Howling Blast Manipulator and just push 1,000,000 damage. I can save the weapon, but this pushes all the damage right now. The only problem is, like, if I... There is a chance I miss something, and then it would be really bad. So... I'll go ahead and just save the weapon. 7TV says it works on YouTube. They say that, yeah, but it doesn't. If you go into the Discord, they actually tell you, no, it doesn't work. The problem is 7TV is not like an approved app, according to like Google or whoever the hell is in charge of that. So, it doesn't work. Holy shit. Am I dead? Such a bad draw. I could have had him at 6, right? But even then... Actually, yeah, I would kill him. Shit. Wait, do I have lethal? Let me see. So it goes down to 7. I hit him down to 5. Yeah, I have lethal, right? I just need to make absolute sure because I'm taking 10. But, like, this goes in. I do, right? Because, yeah. I was pretty sure, but I'm like, I'm not taking 10 until I've triple checked it. I mean, we're getting those mid-game Thessarians and the Excavates, but we're not hitting the Reskas and the card draw. Which has been what has been like a higher importance lately. I keep drawing just so low value. It seems like, I guess I just drafted a little too light, because, I mean, we keep having this problem.
They will never catch me.
I don't think I care enough about this, right? I mean, I could kill it, but... I'm probably just gonna actually remove it with this anyway. Nuke one. What did we take this over? We picked this like... I picked it over a Rhyme Sculptor because it was like pick 3 and we weren't locked into triple frost. We weren't locked into double frost yet. I guess I just play this.
The loss will be mourned.
I don't think it's worth like intervening a hero power again.
Hope, citizen. It is not safe.
Either I have to give him a draw, so I can't deal with this. If I had removed this, I could have done this, but I probably just give him a draw. Like, giving him a draw is not ideal, but I'd rather do that than, you know, waste a Frost Strike or something.
Never forgotten.
I'm not overdrawing him, right? These are both draw. Like, this is actually what we've been needing. I guess I'll just take this. I guess I'll play this over... I still don't really want a Horn. This is fine. Yeah, this card probably is a wolf, but... Okay, it looks like it's not a wolf, because he would have... I think he would coin wolf here, right? Like, I mean, I would.
You will not come closer.
We found a BGH value. I could actually play with the... I could actually start with this if I wanted to. So, I don't actually have to urgently kill that. He could silence it and then we could actually just die, but... that usually doesn't happen. So... I would have needed to innervate to make sure that this at least doesn't die to wolf, I think. That would be important. I don't need to deal with this, though. Having a bunch of days off is weird. Hard to remember which day of the week it is. Welcome to every day of my life. Nowadays. Taking the 6, so okay. Hot air balloon! I want to do this. It could be worth just slamming the corpse right now. We have another one, like I don't need to save it for 10. It's probably worth it. I'm not really saving this Horn of Winter for anything, frankly, at this point. So, it's probably worth it. Do I live in a basement suite? No, I'm up above the ground. I have a balcony and stuff. That was something I really wanted to have when I moved. So I can actually, like, without having to actually really go outside, to actually have, like, sunlight available and stuff. I should probably look at the sunlight, actually. Good, it's good for your... It's supposed to be good for your sleep cycle to actually look at the sun. Not look at the sun, but... look around the sun. So... You're supposed to do it, like, earlier in the morning, though, so... he's not dead, right? Because if I had a mech, he'd be dead. He's at 6. Howling Blast face. It's too much mana. Close, though. Fuck. Just hoping I would win the 50-50 there. I don't think it was worth trading to ensure we win that 50-50. I actually did watch a YouTube video where they actually recommended you look directly at the sun. I'm like, okay, I don't think you should do that. At least for me, my eyes are really sensitive, so like I would not recommend it. Was it not lethal? I don't think there was any way to get the sludge face, at least not guaranteed, while also like pushing all the damage. I don't think it was possible. You know, they're saying it's like supposedly if the sun's really, really low, it's going through enough of the atmosphere that supposedly it's not as bad, but I don't know. Like I'm not recommending that. But that's what they said basically, but I wouldn't. You're just supposed to generally look like in the, as long as you're looking in the general direction, like it's fine. Like you just don't need to like look at it. I'm not even sure if I keep this anymore. I still will. Because you really just need the UV light to just be entering your eyes. That's really all that really matters. Prefer to simply detonate a flashbang in a dark room every once in a while. That would do a lot of things. That would have an effect. Any video that tells you to stare at the sun is surely designed to filter out low IQ people. That's one of the... I did learn that when I was very young, is that you do not do that. I kind of wonder if I just like sidekick to push 3 here. What I could do is coin Skeleton Crew. So that in theory, I could actually hit it on here. I think that's reasonable, right? Like, I mean, this is only gonna save 1 extra mana. It's the best tempo play by far, because it also lets me, you know, play this. Assuming I get something playable. If it gets fire sailed, it gets fire sailed, but otherwise. I can push even more damage if I... I mean, if only I knew, I could have pushed more damage.
Reach for the skies.
What's up, old black nerd? How you doing? I can push the Howling Blast now if I want to, but there's no rush, right? I actually need corpses too, so... Seems pretty dead at this point, because if he board closes us now, he just gets Pyro Blasted, so...
You burn some, you earn some.
He failed to kill all of our damage. This isn't lethal though, right? Actually, I mean, it might be lethal, but... Horn of Winter still, it's 1 off. We don't have the ability... If I could cast this, it would probably... Would it? Maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, man, I'm pretty sure the only play is to just do this. I have this, so like, I don't think I need to like... Innervate. 50-50. It's lower than 50-50, but... Good thing we ended this game. We would not win this. We would not beat this deck late game either. Probably. I can go for the fun lethal. Actually, this is the fun lethal, right? We had like 5 different lethals there. So then I could have gone for the 50-50. That was probably more toxic too. No, no, everything you could do there. Like, everything was toxic. I guess I keep this because it's like a 1, 2, 3 technically, right? I'm a little afraid that I don't have enough value, though. I don't know. I mean, as long as I'm using hero power, it's fine. The arm will kill lethal with roping the discoverer. That was a classic one. Wait, I don't remember. Which card was that? It was like honorable kill creates a discover. What was that? I don't remember. I forget what card that actually was. I think I'm gonna forge.
It's completely safe. Just don't spill it.
The loss will be more.
Fortunately, we have our big carry here. This is big enough that at least it doesn't straight up get value traded by the thing. Okay. It's fine too. I could go like, I don't know, the problem is I'd be wasting 2 mana anyway. Because I can go this and this, but then 2 mana is nothing to do, so I don't. Lock in the excavate so we have the potential, I guess. Yeah. The 7/7 clears and pushes 4. Okay, he doesn't have it, it looks like. He would definitely play it here.
Completely safe. Just
Oh,
don't
unless
spill
he's a greed ball. That's possible. I might want that navigation, actually. I mean, Horn of Winter also would would be good with the Behemoth, potentially. Howling Blast is obviously just solid, though. I think I actually like this, though. I want to play this, though, just in case he is greeting the 7/7, just to soak it up. I mean, the thing that's funny is, like, I guess I'd rather eat it with my face anyway, though. So I don't know, maybe that's wrong. But anyway, this is fine. It looks like he just doesn't have it, so. Okay, well. I know when the game is trying to tell me something, so I guess, yeah, I can take a hint sometime.
Look what I brought.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Well, that was a game. I've had this myself on the Warlock side, though. It's like Warlock decks can be so amazing, but if they just don't draw the 7/7, they just get fucking wrecked, you know? It's just... I want this, but it's too late to keep it, right? Same guy? I'm pretty sure it's not the same guy.
Water.
I don't think you're really supposed to be able to queue into the same person twice in a row. I think I'll coin a forge here. Is it worth to slam 7/7 on 4 with no sludges? Generally, yes. I wouldn't, not always 100%, but usually you should, I think, yeah. That's a mistake a lot of people make, is they don't do that. This really sucks, but there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah. So, I mean, we get to experience the other side where we just get blown up by the 7/7 here. The 7/7 will often win games by itself. That's the thing, right? Like, you don't have to hold on to it generally. It'll win games just by being a 7/7. I don't think I want this right now, actually, over the, not over this. My next healing effect. I need to keep in mind that I can't play Watcher for heal if I play this. But I think I still play this. Because it's gonna soak up like if it soaks up like a sludge, that's worth more than the heal off it. It's worth pretty much as this, so I had to make sure to keep that in mind though, that I cannot heal off of that thing. Could actually be worth pre-hitting here, but yeah, it'd be for that exact reason, but please? Oh my god, dude. Seriously? Worst possible outcome. Literally all I had to do was hit this. I guess if he doesn't have a ping... Okay, if he didn't have a ping, then it's... Turns out it's like the same as leaving the 1/1 up. Because it looks like he's gonna sludge this. Or that, okay. See what we get here. Gonna have to prioritize that. It is better against like sludges to play it separate technically, but then I don't know, it's bad against a lot of other things. It's bad against, this is bad against like a Siphon Soul, but he honestly might have siphoned the 5/5. He probably would have siphoned the 5/5 if he had it. It wasn't a particularly hard choice. Good lord. He's fucking 5 sludges, dude. So he didn't have the 7/7, he just had this instead. I guess I don't like need to kill this technically. I mean I can deal with both, right? Howling Blast, Hero Power. No, it's like that's too expensive, so I don't know. I'm gonna look for just something here. And that helps. I mean, it's just I'm still getting sludged in the face here. I need something better though. God damn it. I remembered. Good thing there's an animation to remind me. Probably need this. Well, I actually drew the excavate spells, right? So Frigidar actually always goes off. And the fortunate thing too is now if we draw Watcher, we can actually heal, so... How we're gonna live to that point, we haven't figured out yet. But... Seems like as good a time as ever to play this. So I can innervate, but like I don't know if that really helps right now. Because like it's unlikely I can fully clear this off anyway. So I probably don't bother to try. We can potentially play a excavate here though. Yeah, that'll be worth it. If you have a Taco Bell taco from 2 weeks ago, is it safe to eat? I wouldn't recommend it. It might be safe, but I wouldn't try. I do eat old stuff like that, but like for me like 3 to 5 days is like about as hard as I push something like that. Bacteria is just extra protein. I'm not sure if that's how it works actually. I mean, it might be, I don't know. I'm gonna just die to these sludges is the problem. He has 3 sludges still. Damn, that would have helped. Okay, I was playing on BGHing, and that would have been a reason to actually hit this guy. That would have been funny if that actually mattered.
I've got the beast in my sights.
I probably don't need to deal with this right now, right? I can also play Taunt here. Or heal. It is neither, but draw might help. Nothing at 1 health, so we are dead. That's too bad. We were 1 turn off of lethal, right? I just needed to get a taunt off of here. I think if I get a taunt, I win. Yeah, that card's a discover, so you can't get other class stuff. There are a couple other cards, like Priest has a heal card on 5, but... I think I'll just keep 1 Frost Strike and then maybe... Me as Hunter, maybe I keep 2. These are cards that probably just aren't quite keep worthy. We did it! 4 of a kind! Yes!
Nothing but a bunch of big birds.
Alright, it was all worth it now, chat. This might be better, actually. This poor 2-loss hunter. Sure, I'll take a Resca. It's fine. Oh no, I need you to play something so I can Frost Strike again. No! Oh, I can't play 3 straight Frost Strikes. I'm gonna have to just shoot him with this. I think the play was to freeze his face and the excavate. I forgot he had that, I'm gonna be honest. But you might be right. So I can kill this. Or I can also play Skeleton Crew. Probably be useful. I don't think I'm getting this out, right? At any point. I don't want to give him cards, so... This will be good at some point. Your Tendril casted Runes in Darkness, you didn't get a weapon? Yeah, I heard that was a bug. I heard that was a bug a while ago, apparently. I guess we haven't fixed it yet. But it's a bug, yeah. Unfortunately. Okay, so you have to kill this. In case you don't know, like, if I kill this, it just buffs again, so that's not, like, a thing. I have to either Manethil here. I don't think I want to leave this board up either, so it's like either I have to weapon here or I have to, like, Frost Strike hero power, but that feels really bad. So I think we do this and hope we win the 50-50 again. We are really bad at these 50-50s, I'm starting to figure out. I'm not sure if I want to just dump this out. I think I will. Like, if it takes up damage and it gets a corpse, that's kind of what I need from it right now. I don't know that it's gonna do more right now. I mean, it would let us, like, kill that thing, but I may actually leave that thing up for a little bit. It sucks that I couldn't play this on 5, because, like, I need these corpses so badly, but... Now I kind of need to deal with this. If I'm gonna play this. Horn of Winter could actually be helpful, but at this point Skeleton Crew is just really good, right? It's getting a tier 3 at least. That sucks. If I knew I was gonna get that. Obviously I don't want to sap this. I guess I just hold then. I could reduce damage, but I don't know. Like, I could have sapped this, but like it probably gets value on the next thing he plays anyway, so really annoying that this isn't going to be BGHable. And maybe I still should have sapped this. I'm gonna have to sap it now. Okay, I have healing, that's good. I can play a bunch of separate things here. He could have an explosive, which would be annoying, but it would also be not the worst time to just get this forge out. Like, I think this gets played no matter what. I guess it makes more sense to just play this. I don't think I'm gonna have like mana for that next turn, so I want to play it. I could have played it separately too, but we'll see if he sells explosive really hard. He doesn't. It would have been a little weird for him to pick the explosive there, but it's possible he would just because like it's damage, right? So it wouldn't have been like crazy. I do want to kill this. I could leave it up technically, but I mean, I can kill it with like this still. Should be fine to trigger whatever. Oh, it's a spell. Okay. I don't think I need to. I don't need to heal this turn, right? I didn't queue that. Did I queue that before I saw it? I did, didn't I? That was bad. I needed to make sure that died. It's unlikely, but we've seen, yeah. I don't remember.
No one's going to believe this.
Okay, so I can steal one of those. And also... Well, first of all, is he dead? I'm a little bit off, right? There is a possibility I get lethal. But I don't want to, like, trigger a cat, so I don't think I'm looking for it. I'd probably just prefer the stats, right? Honestly. I think the stats is just better.
You ain't never seen a ladder. Buried dead or alive.
Oh yeah, we could excavate this turn, but I mean, I'm just gonna heal here, and then next turn we get Reska back if we want it, right? This guy's gonna be pretty annoyed by us, like doing it in this order, actually. But yeah, next turn we can Reska back. Even if we trigger one of these, it doesn't matter. He has to like full clear us somehow. Isn't Bonebreaker lethal? This only deals face damage. You're probably assuming that this deals 4 damage if you hit face. It does not do that. It only ever deals 2 face. I mean, if you buff it, then it can hit face for more, but... Let's see which secret it is. Oh, we did get lethal. So it would have been lethal, but there was just no reason to risk it, I don't think. Unholy Frost for Plague DK. But yeah. Generally, it's like a very weird thing. I'm not gonna have this active, but I guess I keep this for curve. Innervate this, Captain. Where am I from? America. Just for anyone that doesn't know, like if you have Hornet Winter, you cannot go above your max mana, so you can't just play this to play like a 5-drop next turn. It doesn't work.
There's simply nothing I can do.
Well, now our opponent has a Frost Strike. I would think he just always takes Frost Strike, right? I guess if he got Fury, maybe he would take Fury, actually. That's possible. It just doesn't really, like, quite work, really, right? I probably just want to play this while I can. This should be good. I can, like, innervate Stealth, Holy Nova. Honestly, it's probably worth it, right? What am I saving it for, realistically, right? It's pretty hard to actually get max value out of this thing. Typically. It's probably technically, in this deck it doesn't really matter. Technically it's probably right to save, protect the mech, but... yeah, we forced the Frost Strike kind of off curve. That would have been one reason to hold this, would have been to let him Frost Strike something else, and then maybe this gets more value, but... right now it's just like, playing on curve seems good. Am I aware of any missing cards in draft? Apart from what they banned, I don't think I'm aware of anything. I'm not sure, there might be something though. I checked like really quickly and nothing jumped out in the stats. I didn't see anything there, but I don't know if there's always a chance. Anytime they patch, they might always break something, so. Come on, Howling Blast. Never Howling Blast. This is only one, like there's no AoE on one, obviously. So I probably just play this. And what do I just like Heart Strike one? I need the corpses, right? So it's kind of weird, but I guess this is the play. Oh yeah, actually no, you're right. Yeah, some of the old cards that came back are not draftable. Yeah, like Dwarven Archaeologist. I heard about that actually. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, some of those are missing, I think. Okay. Why is he killing? Oh, he's AoEing us too. He's just playing that fast. He just hit one of our guys one too many times. Okay. I can look for AoE. I guess I just play this though. Hope nothing bad happens. God, we might just get fucked by this again though. The last priest stole this and almost beat us with it. Because he had Graveruin too. Okay, that one's not our deck, right? That's his deck. He's probably looking for a removal here. He has the... Fuck me, dude. Oh, he converted the wrong one. At least. Because he could have just taken this and played that, but he took only the 10-10. He could have had both, but he took only the 10-10. So at least this is a much weaker player than the last priest we played against. We still just go Hellhound, Hero Power, Frost Strike, right? I can go like, I could do all of these except it doesn't line up really anyway, so. I mean, that would let us get this out. I could also just Hard Strike now, but... Probably take the draw and damage. If I had that earlier. I mean, the one corpse is actually worth something, but... Okay. He's using that heal not on his face, though, so... And there you go. Do I have a lethal here? Oh, yeah. That wasn't... I was gonna start looking for way more difficult things, and I'm like, oh, wait. What's 3 plus 2, chat? I would very much appreciate it if anyone does that. Or for whoever chooses to do that. Do I keep... Honestly, this card hasn't felt that good. It's nice to have because it helps the future stuff, but I'd just rather have Frost Strikes anyway. He's back! And again, this is where you have to be really careful, because you cannot go over your max mana, so if you coin, you have to be really careful when you have coin and Horn of Winter, because this lets you go above the max, but this does not. And this, yeah, this is not great for us. Okay, well that might have been his only dragon then, a Sunspot. It's bad that he has Sunspot, but... I mean, I guess I'll take this. That's kind of bad for us, actually. I don't think I swing just because I know he has a snake in his deck, but... It's in his deck, not his hand, currently. Unless he top decks it, so... Okay, so Ria Straza next turn. it's just not beatable, probably, right? I guess we just lose. Actually useless. Still, this is more damage. I mean, so it's better against Rheostraza technically to play that, but actually that might not be true because I'm probably doing both. Because if he plays Rhea, oh, not Rhea. Okay, well, I'm just gonna kill that then. Oh wait. After, I don't trust this. I don't trust that. I'm just gonna trade this. Yeah, like I don't trust it. After, yeah, but I don't know that the minion's dead. I've seen this thing. I've seen this thing not give the benefit of the doubt before also. So like I don't trust it. There's a world where Menethil's better, but I think that's it. I think after attack is still before the minion actually dies, so I think the effect actually resolves. I'm not sure though. I'm not gonna find out this way. So we have one card that would screw this. Nice, really good value here out of the taunt. Damn, got slightly less likely, but we still go for this. Nice. Every time we've had it, it's worked. That's been pretty nice. I think I am just gonna start swinging now, though. We actually can cast all of these, so this is 9 burn damage. Yeah, it took like the entire tournament for someone to actually go for a 12-1 priest though. That was before all the buffs. Like priest is a lot better now. Back then it literally took like a bunch of people, like 4 days for one person to go 12. Okay, I was just hoping it wouldn't be a warlock honestly, because no deck beats a sludge high roll, so we'll at least have a game this way. I wonder if it's worth keeping Horn of Winter, but I feel like it's not. How do we lose this game with this deck? There have been a lot of just really, we faced like 4 different barcoders, I think. We had a lot. We actually beat like almost all the barcoders, but I think we lost to one barcoder and then one of them was just like an unbeatable sludge deck. I will go ahead and play this. He doesn't have a forge out, so he can't hit it back. Yo, hello lol with the prime sub. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Well, I just remembered now. Old Black Nerd, I think, earlier said I missed the heavy ball. I did not miss the heavy ball. I actually didn't. Because I have Corpse Bride, I might actually play this. I think I will actually play this separately. Heavy ball redeemed. Because I remind Chad. Chad's like, oh yeah, heavy ball, right? Greetings. I should not mention this thing. I literally did shoulders yesterday too. So I might just rip the Corpse Bride immediately. I can't make it very much better anytime soon, so I think I just rip it. It's already a 7/7, I mean. He only has one corpse and he's like, what the hell? Alright, I guess trade in Howling Blast? Oh no, I could, actually, I probably just Howling Blast, right? So then I can, Frost Strike this. Hope the 4/4 doesn't get sniped. I think that would be the one disaster. You'll follow Hill with the Prime sub as well. Appreciate it, dude. Which one do I take? Reska is approaching playability, but like just more draw. Like this is just like more Reskas and stuff. I think I... The only thing is that this probably isn't going to activate because we still have 2 excavates in there. I still think I'm going to take this. Just because Reska is a little bit delayed. I mean, we have the same odds of hitting either of these. Either legendary, they're the same odds to discover because it's just... It's kind of a coin flip. We want one of each. Well, that sucks. I could save this for a surprise, but I think it's more important to just get it down to ensure that that thing has higher health. It's just that like Reska is kind of like late game insurance, but I'm hoping that I can end the game before I would even need it, but if he gets his Reska, like if he Reskas something from us, we might need a Reska to Reska back, right? That would be the one thing. Because here's the problem is that if I containment unit and he has a Reska, we actually are kind of screwed, right? So I might not do that because of that. So I think I'm actually going to do this instead to be safer. Damn. It's the first time it didn't work. Damn. Swing and a miss. I'd probably just take another excavate this time. I mean, we still have so many resources, right? I think this is the thing, is the one thing I just don't want to do is lose to... I don't want to lose to his Reska right now. Which is the problem. Like, if I play this, he can steal it maybe. But it feels weird to not, like, play this right now. I, like, can deal with it. It's just, it would suck. I haven't even seen an Unholy yet, so it's like, I don't even know that he has the right runes. So it's weird to play around a card that I don't even know if it's draftable for him or not. He does have a Frost Strike too. Okay, it looks like he doesn't have it. That seems pretty brutal. Boom! We did it! I've had a lot of games like that where it's like someone pops that thing and then it's a Tyrion and then it's instant kill. Anyway, we got him. Was that actually, that might have been my first 12 win Death Knight on this account actually, that's funny. Yeah, it turns out having 5 Frost Strikes is really good. People asked earlier, by the way, this is on Asia server, that's part of the reason the games were so freaking hard. They actually got relatively easier towards the end, it was just all the barcodes were actually in the first half of the run, so... Because we started running into actual people. The thing about barcodes is they don't always get that high. Even if you're barcoding, they tend to only go like 7 wins, because generally barcoders are bad at the game, but then... So then once we were up against like legitimate players, it became easier actually. This is about as good as a Death Knight could ever get, right? This is like potentially, arguably better than a constructed deck, so... Quite good. Alrighty. Bye-bye, future YouTube.